Hi guys, welcome to this my first combination lesson. I'm going to combine a lesson with a review here today at Base Japan Direct, and today I'm going to be playing this late 80s Tokai Hard Puncher Limited Edition, and I'll tell you a bit about the bass, and I'll also give you a lesson on double thumbing and building up your groove and technique there. So let me put down a loop with this bass, and we'll use that as the basis for the lesson. Alright, so the loop's going to go like this. Yeah, we'll use those chords. There you go. Okay, and I was playing with the the tone all the way up there on this hard puncher bass. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put down a bass line, and first of all I'll just demonstrate it with the tone right down, and I'll do it just simple palm mute style so you can hear it. Alright, let's record that then. There you go. Alright, so this is a simple bass line which would be ideal for building up our technique. And what we're doing here is we're going E, G, C. The chords are E minor 9 and C major 7, basically. E minor 9, C major 7, D major 7. And then it shifts that whole pattern up a semitone. So the bass line is just basically following that. It's going root, minor third, root, root, minor third, root, root. And then it does the same from F, root, minor third, root. For D flat major 7, root, minor third, root, root. So that's it. Very, very simple, right? And what I'm going to do now is just show you how you could use double thumbing to make that more interesting. I was using palm mute because I thought it suited this style. And also what I'm going to do is just double it up an octave higher. And I think I encourage all my students as well to learn everything that any riff that they learn, any lick, try to learn to play it in different octaves as well. So I'm going to play this riff up an octave higher from the 7th fret. There you go. It's very nice. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is just make this a bit more exciting. I'll put it in the background. So I'll explain what I was doing there. So I'm using a double thumbing technique to just add a little bit more aggression to it and make it more funky. I had the tone right down there still for that kind of fuggy sound, which I kind of like. Right? And let's just talk about this technique and what's going on here. So my approach there is to I keep a relatively open hand, quite relaxed. And what I do is I'm doing down, up, down, 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 up, down, down. So that's the first movement. Down, up, down, down. And I'm just gently letting my thumb just fall across onto the A string there to voice the C. And then the second time I'm making it a little bit more aggressive. Bum, bum, dum, bum, bum, dum. So that's down, up, same as before. Down, up, down. And then I've got some dead notes as well. And I'm also playing that C a little bit earlier. And then I'm playing after the C, which is a downstroke, I'm going up, down. So that's C, downstroke, and then up, down, and then down again. So that's on the E minor part. So the whole part goes. And then I'll get to that slap part, which sounds really funky. So the F part is the same. But after playing the E flat here, we're gonna pop on a D flat and hammer up to the E flat, and then play the lower octave. So the last bar of that riff goes. Let's play in context, just so you can hear that. And then that goes back round to the E, brings you to the 7th fret. So you're back to the root note of the chord cycle, first chord in the chord cycle. Here we go again. So. There you go. And that's how it sounds. That's what you get. So I'm putting the tabs up for that on my website. So you feel free to visit the link, and you can get, if you subscribe at my website, you can get the tabs for this, and even the backing track as well to practice along to. And let me now go on to talk about this bass and demonstrate it just a little bit more over this riff. So as I said, this is a Tokai from the late 80s, most likely. So it's handmade in Japan at the Tokai factory. Now Tokai is still going, they're still making their hard puncher series, and now the current price of hard punchers brand new is like around $900, something like that. They're between $800 and $900 depending on the materials. Some of them have slightly different spec and different finishes, or an anodized pickguard or something like that. But anyway, this one is rare. As I said before, with this humbucker pickup, that was only on limited editions, and for a short period of time. I think they only made this during 1 year, and I don't think it was received very well on the Japanese market because it doesn't have classic looks because of the pickup. and the headstock shape. Japanese people love classic looking guitars and basses, and that is why a lot of the makers over here make classic looking guitars and basses, like the Fender like Fenders basically. So anyway, this is quite rare indeed. It's a player. I like it. I think it sounds throaty. It plays pretty well, and the construction is rugged. It's pretty solid. You've got a one-piece maple neck. Looks like good material. You've got their patently thin rosewood fretboard on top and medium-sized frets. You've got a classic style vintage bridge there, which is this one has it's all the original parts except for one saddle which has been changed. The knobs, dials as well are not original. They've been replaced as they were missing. Everything else is original, and it's in good working order. Condition wise, it has some dings and scuffs. It's not bad though cosmetically. The biggest one is here on the side, which is a chip in the paint, which is unfortunate, but it functions well. It's got a couple of things on the headstock, but that's about it. It's a good solid bass, and this one's not too heavy. It's about 4.1 kilograms, which is, you know, not too bad at all. It balances well. And it's a player. If you turn the tone up, you know it's got a lot of bite. It's great, you know. Very nice. So I mean that's it. I mean there's not much else to it. It's a Pete bass, and it's great. It's great. I mean, didn't that just sound really gritty and mean? You know, lovely, lovely. And it's a player. And this one ships with a generic soft case globally. It's listing now at $500 or best offer, and you know, I'm open to offers. It's used. I've set it up, I've maintained it, I've put new strings on it, I've adjusted the intonation, I've adjusted the action. It plays at 2mm now, and that's as low as it will go. It's an old Tokai. All of them are like that. But they're good, they're rugged, they're solid. They do their job. It's nice. Thanks a lot for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the lesson, and I hope you will get the chance to go to my site, subscribe, get the tabs, and get the backing track. Cheers.